Meet Sam. She has 2 children, does a lot of work for the community I live in, and she deserves a middle-aged mummy makeover.
Eyebrows look good. We'll give them a bit of a tidy up and lift your head up for me. Yeah, they're good shape now, eh?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, came back.
Saved my eyebrows.
Yeah.
I tell people you saved my
Lucky,
eyebrows.
eh? Lucky.
They're such a nice shape.
Yeah, I see through here, I can see all those little hairs coming back now. Yeah, it's good.
So I was very nervous about the peels because I've never done anything like that. But when Alex read to me the ingredients and how it works, I think that sort of alleviated a lot of those fears.
We started Sam's peels 2 weeks before we did the final look. Sam started with an oxygenating peel, and today with his second peel you can see I'm putting on a thin layer of bio white peel on Sam's skin. This peel stays on between 5 minutes, maybe 7 max, and it feels kind of prickly.
It felt warm, but the fan really helped. Just it was really quite soothing, comfortable, I felt.
And the water might make it feel a bit more stimulated. Once the mask goes on, that's going to soothe. That cooling sensation that you get from that is really good.
Here you can see I'm mixing up the alginate seaweed based mask. It goes on straight after the peel to soothe and cool the skin. It's anti-inflammatory. Before we put the mask on, we use Rescue Post TX serum. It has hyaluronic acid in it, it's naturally present in the skin, and can help retain up to 1,000 times its weight in water.
Oh my god, what is that?
That is the bio white mask. It's really cold, eh?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, with cold water. Just to... It is just nice to have that cooling sensation after you've had your
bizarre.
Skin heated
God,
up.
it's bizarre.
Yeah?
Feels like you're pouring paint over my face. It's like, it just feels thick.
Yeah, it is thick.
Gosh, this skin looks really good.
So the first time I met Sam, she had very thin eyebrows. The base had almost completely gone. She'd really had a few too many hairs taken off during the threading procedure, and the shape just wasn't very youthful anymore. So Sam and I looked at how we could recover her shape, and it really was just a regrowth process. So it was not plucking where it looked like I should pluck, where it looked sparse or thin on the base, and leaving those little babies, the baby hairs to grow back through again. It's taken probably over 6 months for Sam's eyebrows to get back to, a state where we actually see that arch, see a bit more of the base. Sam still needs some eyebrow pencil to help her out, but I think give it another few months and we'll actually see a natural brow after tinting that looks amazing. Part of an eyebrow tidy that we do at Star is we look at the base and along the bottom, and we try and create a lovely line along the base of the eyebrow. After waxing, I apply soothing aloe vera gel. You can see that I'm picking up a lash and I'm taking it over to Sam's natural eyelashes, and I'm looking at the length. It's not quite bigger than half of hers, but it's definitely going to add a curl and they're going to be noticeable. I'm choosing a C curl for Sam. I didn't want to go decal. I felt like that was a bit too extreme, and I'm using 0.15s in thickness. I didn't feel like going really thick was a good idea for Sam either. She'd never had lashes before. Really don't want her to open her eyes and be shocked. We want her to open her eyes and be amazed.
Right, so it's just going to be a little pad that goes underneath your eye. That's alright if you blink, that's pretty natural. Here's one. Okay, and then we're just going to pop a little bit of tape over there to get those little ones.
Here you can see that I'm putting the little silk pad under the eye. That's to hold down the lashes out of the way. When the eyes are closed, I can't tell which, eyelashes are which from bottom and top. This means when the eyelids are closed, I can see purely those top ones and I can apply the lashes easily. Here you can see this is in face forward. I'm applying the lashes one by one. I isolate her natural lash. I dip in the artificial lash into a little ring that's on my finger that has a tiny bit of glue in it. It's seriously tiny, the little bit of glue that I use. And then I'm just placing them on one by one. The glue that's used for eyelash extensions is surgical grade or medical grade. It's safe. You obviously shouldn't have it on your skin and you shouldn't get it in your eye, and nor should the technician be breathing it in for very long. So as long as everything's safe and you've tested and you've made sure that everything is okay as you go with your client, then you're all good. And you can see I'm almost halfway through the eye now, placing the C11s on Sam, and her eyelashes are starting to look rather lush. After completing the lashes, generally I check none of the lashes are stuck to the bottom pad or her own lashes, and then we remove the tape very gently, supporting her skin, and then we ask Sam to open her eyes.
Oh my god!
It's okay.
Oh, I love them! Holy cow! When I opened my eyes, I could see straight away the colour of my eyes. The hazel really popped, and they looked like natural lashes that I'd just put mascara on and maybe curled a bit. So they just looked really natural, but really eye-catching.
Carrying on from the eyebrow shape, which we did 2 weeks ago, we then tidied up today, so we just got a few of Sam's strays, and then we prepped her for tinting. Normally for tinting, your client is lying down. For the sake of filming, we sat Sam up and we Vaselined around the eyebrows, and then I applied a mix of tint. I am applying brown and light brown. I've mixed them up. I didn't want to do dark brown. I didn't want it to develop too fast. I wanted to watch and see at which colour I wanted to remove it. And I didn't want to do light brown either because it takes like 15 minutes to get the tint that you like. So half and half is a really nice kind of compromise on the tinting colours. And you can see here it goes on. I try and avoid the skin where I can, but sometimes it's just not possible. And sometimes people actually prefer it on the skin. They feel like their eyebrows look a bit blockier. Some people like that, some people don't. It's a matter of figuring out what your client wants. So you can see it developing. And then we wipe it off, and you can see right here, you can see the difference. I will pull up a picture for you showing the before and after the tint, and you'll just see how incredible a tint can be. It just picks up those fair hairs, makes it look more full. You might still need brow pencil, but you can get away with normal natural brows every day in this case without having to worry about makeup when you don't want to. I felt like the base came up really well, but I felt like the ends could go a bit more. They are thinner, and so we can bring those out by making them a little bit darker. With the brown shade, we can just do this and let it go for 2 minutes and wipe it off again and look. Better to wipe it off early, put some more on, than do it too long and it looks bad. So now what we're doing is we are applying a Radiessence Invisible Finish Foundation to Sam's face. The sponge that I'm using is an Invisible Finish blending sponge. It just gives that airbrush look. It's got an amazing finish, has a tip to use for under the eyes. I like to really concentrate on the eyes, around the eyes. You know, having that lighter shade under the eyes really lifts them, makes them look more open, although you know, with the eyelashes it's looking all amazing anyway. So we're just going across and rolling and stippling and bouncing that Invisible Finish foundation, anywhere where it's stated. I use it as an eye primer as well. I think it's fantastic to use for your primer or your base for shadow. I just wanted to do a soft look for Sam. I didn't want to do anything too outrageous. The colour that I'm using on her eyelid is from Phoenix Lashes actually. It was a peach shade. I can't remember the exact name, but it's beautiful. I love MAC makeup, and I actually could say easily I would buy Phoenix makeup, Phoenix Lashes makeup, just as easily as I'd buy MAC. It's really pretty. Now I'm going in with Twinks, just popping that across the outer lid of the eye and through the crease. Again, I'm looking at it from a distance. I'm going, oh, that's a bit too harsh. So I'm going to buffer it out. I'm going to make it look a bit more blended with a bigger brush very soon, as you'll see. Okay, so here's the bigger brush, and I'm buffing out that Twinks colour, and I'm adding some highlighter too, just under her brow, and I will add some to the tear duct as well, just to make it look really nice and catch the light, open the eyes, make everything come together really nicely. Here you can see with my head in the way, unfortunately this is the only shot we got, but you can see that I'm adding tinted wax to Sam's eyebrows just to give them a little bit more depth or darkness, and it just makes a big difference to Sam's face, just having those filled in just where there's little areas where it's a bit sparse.
Arch needing a bit more.
Just there, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's it. Is that it?
Yeah, there's brills.
And those come down a bit more, so there's more of a...
Okay, so here I am getting fussy and seeing some strays just to tidy up the arch of the eyebrow. Just grabbing a couple of those. Now, I think you just saw those tweezers, but oh, they're amazing. I love them. They're weird to use to begin with, but once you get the hang of them, they are the best tweezers ever. Finally, Alex moves in with the eyeliner. It's not my thing to do eyeliner or mascara, so she's going in with the eyeliner and mascara. That's MAC Black Tracks, and the mascara is just like a DV glowing mascara. It's just a standard mascara. The lipstick that we're using is from Dollface Minerals. She's a New Zealand makeup creator and distributor. She has created a Good Kitty Bad Kitty range, and this lipstick is called Apricot Dream, and they come in a really cool gold leopard print case. This is Alex doing GHD curls here. She has a really good way of doing them. I've always done mine a bit different, but if you watch what she does, you might learn a thing or two. I think it's actually quite cool the way that she does hers. And so she just straightens it out. So I suppose that's the heat, and then she rolls it. Where's she going? There she goes. She rolls it back up and she drops it down. So we're just seeing that happen there. And it's pretty cool. You get to see a little ringlet happening. These will drop. You can run your fingers through and make them look a lot looser. But it actually looks really cool. I was really impressed with the overall look.
I love my hair. I didn't know you could make curls with a hair straightener.
We also painted Sam's nails with OPI Gel Color. This is OPI ink.
So you had one peel 2 weeks ago, and what was your skin like between the first and the second?
Really good. When I left here I was a little bit blotchy, but that soon calmed down. After a couple of hours that calmed down. I kept going to the mirror to check, and at work, well, the next day my partner said, your skin looks really lovely. And at work during the next week to 2 weeks, there was a lot of people saying, oh, your skin looks really nice. And I must admit, it felt smoother just to touch it. Like all the little bumps and blemishes just went there. they're really nice. They just feel normal. I don't wear fake nails and I don't wear nail varnish because I always feel like you can't touch things. You've got to be really careful. But this is like a gel and it's just normal. Like I can pull up my jeans, I can scratch my face, I can twiddle with things, and it just feels completely normal. I don't feel like I'm going to break anything or split anything. Look down and see my nails and they go, and it's just, I love them. It's really cool. They make me happy. I love the blending of the colours on the eyelids. I can never get my makeup to look like that. But Alex has shown me today how you can make curls with a hair straightener, and it's so easy. I'm going to do it. I love it. I love the curls. It looks really pretty. Absolutely. Yeah, a 10 out of 10. It's been a lovely afternoon. Really, really nice people.
Oh,
Very professional but relaxed. And I've had a great time. I've really enjoyed it. It's nice to be pampered but feel like you're with two friends. It's really nice.
and what about like the fact that basically everything you had was your first experience?
Really, yeah. I was a real makeover virgin. A lot of these treatments I'm a complete virgin of as well, and I should have been doing this 20 years ago.
So you'd have everything again?
Yeah, I'll be back.
Love it.